So what inspires you to show up every day and be the mystic
Okay, so again, like I told you, it started with my kids only,
Mm,
right? And
nice.
it started with my first kid. So when she was 1.5 year old, so a lot of things happened with her,
Mhm.
the paranormal things,
Mm,
and nothing was working out. And I still remember, I can still see that thing when she
mm,
was 1 year old, and
mm,
my husband was out of station because of the work scenario. He used to travel
correct.
a lot, not only in India but outside India also.
Mm,
So all of a sudden she started behaving. She's 1 year old, not able to even walk properly, and then she started pushing me, some external energy thing. So it was happening with her, and it was about night 2 a.m. and I don't know where to go. And the way she was behaving, the way her eyes were, it was not normal. And
mm,
it was scary also.
mm,
Seeing a 1 year old behaving that way was something. Then I called one of my neighbor who was into too much of religiously puja part, but
mm,
he is aware of lots. So as a kind of grandfather,
mm,
she took care of my
mm,
daughter that time. So I called him and he chanted some mantras and everything, and she got to normal, right? And she was 1 year old, she was on the feed and everything. And for next 48 was taking her in my lap because she was not eating anything, she was just on the feed.
mm,
And I was doing the Sundarkand part for good 48 hours. I didn't even move a bit. She was in my
mm,
lap and the thing was spiraling. And one thing was happening. I don't know why it is coming. It is coming. The part was happening. The Sundarkand was happening. Hanuman Chalisa was happening. And there was a fly. I tried to, there was never a
mm,
fly in my house. And then there was a fly who was there and was like, what is happening? It's not going. I like, and then I was like, okay, let it be. I'll just focus on her. And the day, the moment that thing got over, that fly went away, right?
mm,
So for me, since that day, the very first thing that was happening is it's happening for a reason.
mm,
I don't know what.
mm,
I don't know what, but this is happening for a reason. That was the question, why it is happening. So it happened, and because there was a question in me that kept going on 24/7, that became my driving force. Why? Because even that time I didn't know it's a driving force, but that was just a question. But after that, series of things started happening. One time or the other, something, one time or the other, something. And then
mm,
too much, what extent you are going to take your kid anywhere and not knowing what is happening. Then I again sat in my mandir with the same thing. That was the first time the Shiva consciousness came into my picture, came
mm,
into my existence, my awareness. And that's when I saw all the past lives of my daughter and me being together, and
mm,
what are the things that are still left